and welcome to The Sparkle. My name is Elizabeth Kamau. In this edition, we bring you exciting stories on art, music, and entertainment. Stay with us. Modeling is considered to be a full-time career for some men and women in this country. However, we rarely focus on their afterwinds. Multimedia University of Kenya held a cultural week, and it was all sparkles.
The event was flocked by fans who were eager to witness who among the models will be crowned, and the models were dressed in the latest trends in the city. But just what do they have up their sleeves if they get crowned?
I would like to lift those people who are struggling with fee and all that, and plus the needy children in the society.
Following in the trends of the likes of Cecilia Mwangi, Miss World Kenya 2005, who was the brand ambassador of the anti-jigger campaign, these talented models also want to give back to the community.
Tutaweza kusaidia wanaotaka kumodel, wadogo wangu wanaotaka kumodel kujiendeleza katika masuala ya kumodel.
Modeling has over the years evolved from being all about beauty, but also brains behind the beauty, and therefore it's no longer about how good you are on the runway, but also about giving back to the society. Anderson Basanga for The Sparkle.
Well, designers have over the years been given accolade for making beautiful designs for us to fit. Marianne Keseri, a student of Multimedia University, makes this her life hustle. Lucy Wangare with a story.
Fashion designers design clothes which are functional as well as pleasing as they consider who is likely to wear and the particular time that it is to be worn, with the range of combinations of materials to work with. Award-winning fashion designer Marianne Keseri is a student from Multimedia University.
Some time back, I shifted to the Swahili culture. I used to love doing deras most of the time. So, because it's something new in Nairobi, people were like, oh, where do you get deras? Or people who wear dera in Nairobi, they wear them when they are sleeping, or maybe when they are just home, maybe wanafua manguo, you know, like they didn't know dera would be worn out when you're going to for an event, or maybe when you're going to school, or maybe going to work. So when I started wearing dera, everyone was like, oh, you have nice deras. And then most of us know, Somalia people and the Swahili are the ones who do dera most of the time.
Fashion designers create their own labels under which their designs are marketed to capture people's attention.
Watu wa kitambo walisha take like over all the designs. So at times you might want to do something, then you find yourself umefanya kitu ya mtu mwingine. So as a young designer right now, you pick ideas from A and B, you get. Then you bring them together and get C. For example, I'd use he, or maybe my dress. We used to chiffon dresses or kitenge plain dresses, you get. So I took idea A and idea B to bring idea C.
Kenyans are usually quick to pick up and adopt new fashion trends such as dashiki, also known as the Ankara, swanky glasses, official suits, and many more. In November 2016, she scooped an award from the House of Legacy Fashions, where she was nominated as the Female Designer of the Year. Lucy Wangare, The Sparkle Magazine.
We take a short break, but we'll be right back. Talk to us on our social media platforms. In Twitter, it's @Sparkle, Instagram, it's _The Sparkle, and Facebook, it's The Sparkle.
Hi, Juma here. Thanks to Showmax, I can keep myself entertained wherever I go, whenever I want. I can watch thousands of hours of local and international series, movies, sports highlights, documentaries, kids shows, and more. I can even download and watch when I'm offline. And with the Showmax app, I can watch shows on my smartphone or tablet anywhere. And when I say anywhere, I mean anywhere. baby. Go to showmax.com to subscribe. Choose your preferred subscription. Showmax Select gives you a customized selection for only 330 bob per month. Showmax Premium gives you unlimited access for just 880 bob per month. It keeps me out of trouble too. Visit showmax.com to subscribe. What you want to watch, wherever you are, whenever you want. Showmax.
Welcome back. I believe anytime you want to watch a movie, you'd run to the movie shop. But this is taking a different turn as John Omambia tells us more.
Island, this land was made for you and me.
I'm assuming this doesn't end well.
Today we live in a world where iTunes links movies to our iPhones and iPads. Amazon Instant Video provides on-demand rentals for those outside the Apple ecosystem, and Netflix streams to nearly every device known to man. Does it still make sense to buy CDs with so many download and streaming options? With simplicity for starters, it doesn't get much easier than dropping a disc into a tray and pressing play.
One ni less time consuming ukicompare na ile time unaenda kwa movie store kwa sijui na kungojea hapo movie bandiwe, sijui kuna clients wengine pia wako hapo wanangojea movie. Then two, ukiangalia getting movies from the internet ni better because kwa internet una get the latest movies, like ukiangalia for an example of series you produce you in terms of weeks. Okay, hizo episodes you produce in terms of weeks, so una find ukienda kwa movie shop seme like unataka episode 6 unapata sayo wako na 5 na maybe unataka 7.
Downloading movies isn't exactly complicated, but it does require a certain level of tech competency along with a fast, reliable internet connection. DVDs require no connectivity, and their image quality isn't dependent on bandwidth. Even more important for some viewers, image and audio quality.
Kwa movie shops tulikuwa na regulate content yenye na supply. Content kama porn nini si hatuko na supply phone, but downloading mtu akiwa huko anaweza access kila kitu, then inaharibu biz. As entrepreneurs na vijana na to affect sana. Sasa ikikuwa massive tupata sindo na wanyongo huku nje vitu hizo.
For Sparkle Magazine, my name is Joan Omambia.
Talent development in the country is not as popular as Read the Book, Get a Life situation. The masquerades dancers of Multimedia University have proven that education and talent bring out success.
Dancing as a form of talent development has not been clearly explored in Kenya other than dancers playing extras in music videos and shows. At the Multimedia University of Kenya, the masquerade dancers have opted to do dance as an extracurricular activity, which at some point helps them earn some cash for themselves. Peter Krenz is the group's leader.
At first it was a talent, let's say a talent group composed of musicians, dancers, just generally artists. But with time, we went into different groups and we formed the dance group. And we were only like 3. Then with time we grew to about 5, 6, 7. Then the group broke up and we remained me and Benjamin. So from there we we again recruited some members in 2015, 2016.
The TMD dancers have managed to make a name for themselves in the just concluded Kenya National Drama Festivals, where they clinched the first position.
Last year we managed to be the Nairobi region best modern dance group, that's Multimedia University. Again we performed well in the nationals, though we were not given any position, but we knew that we were the best, and we were called Citizen TV. We went to K24. Yeah, we had several interviews. Then also this year the drama festivals, they just ended Nairobi region. We became also the Nairobi region champions. And
not many dancers feel comfortable to be among men, and it's a challenge though. You can be given a style and then be like, oh, I'm a lady, I do this thing. But it's good. You feel good and you feel loved, you feel welcome. Everything is good.
They do hope that more opportunities to share their talents other than the drama stage will come by. For Sparkle Magazine, my name is Branis Nafula.
Music production has grown intensively over the years. Instrumentation such as guitars, shakers, and drums were what were used in the before years. Currently, music producers have embraced technology where they're making beats and sounds using the computerization method. The foundation of modern music production was laid in the 90s with the popularity of hip-hop, dancehall, and other music formats. Instrumentation has been a big part of music production in Kenya ever since the late 1960s, where instruments like drums, kalimbas, shakers, pianos, and flutes and guitars were commonly used. Music band groups like TPOK Jazz Band, led by the late Franco Luambo Makiedi in the late 1970s, particularly used these instruments to make music. Steve Kungu, a producer at Big Dream Studios, tells us more.
Music is very, very dynamic, and just a few years can change a lot. Gone are the days when we used to have music being sold on CDs or LPs and cassettes, tapes, you know. So nowadays, basically you can't find that right now, but a few years ago, like 10, 15 years ago. So I can say the music has really changed.
With time, technology has influenced the change in music production greatly, whereby by a click of a button, a computer produces beats that make music. Instrumentation has been computerized, making it easier to make music unlike before.
In terms of technology, it has really improved. With smaller equipment, you can get better quality. Like right now, if you listen to older tapes or even music done in the 90s there, production is a bit low in terms of quality, but the creativity is on point. But nowadays, you can, with a studio like this one, you can do stuff that could not be done 20 years ago.
Ricky Beko, a music producer and director at Big Dream Studios, also tells us more about music production currently in Kenya.
Not everyone would want to associate with you if you're an upcoming producer or video director. Guys like to associate themselves with established directors. So when you're upcoming directors, it's hard to get a job anywhere, leave alone a job recognition anywhere. So your talent is the key thing that sells you up there.
This portrays the ease at which both producers and artists have nowadays to make music that resonates with their listeners just by a click on a computer button. For Sparkle, I am Lisbeth Kamau. Well, as years go by, radio talents are not the same with the change in generations, but some of these talents remain relevant. The question is, what does it take to keep a listening audience and to stay relevant in the industry?
Nitakuwa nawe mpaka majira saa 8 ndani ya Mayo! Ama nianze kutoa vidokezo tena tu vya ukweli.
Wacha kusema tu ni sauti ya kazi. Eleza.
Radio remains the biggest source of information for majority of Kenyans. This is largely because radio is affordable and reaches even the remotest parts of the country and highly impacts to people through broadcasting of educative programs and foremost to entertain.
The global approach of rural media has always been to target the masses, who we believed before media was too elitist and they were underserved.
As the media industry grows in audience coverage, most people get the chance to interact with radio personalities that keep them glued on the listening aspect.
Nitakuwa nawe mpaka majira saa 8 ndani ya Kwasa. Na unajua kama kawa huwa tunaanza.
Vincent Ateya is a celebrated veteran journalist who has managed to keep a listening audience for the longest time possible despite the change in generations. In his journalistic journey, he describes himself as a lover of his work.
By the time I was getting into the industry, there's one rule that I decided to adopt, to say that when you are in art or any talent-oriented field, the talent does not just fade overnight. By the time we were joining college, there were so many veteran journalists and radio presenters, TV anchors who have been there for a long time. So the only thing I said, despite the fact that there are people who already established, I must get my position in the market.
On the other hand, Ateya has worked in many media stations where now he is at Kwetu Radio as a producer and has managed to keep a big listening audience with confidence of having knowledge of what to deliver to the audience.
Make sure the audience notices that there's a new talent. Once they like you, you ask yourself, why do they like me? What do I do right and what do they like about me? So with that, I've been able constantly to know what does my audience want and what do they like about me.
However, with the growing number of upcoming journalists, Ateya emphasizes on the need for originality.
The journalists today, most of the time, they want to be very fast, there's no patience, and they always want to be like so and so. There's what you call you are original, you're special in your own way. And the people I've interacted with, because I've really trained a lot and nurtured most of them, know yourself first. By the time we were in college, first year, we knew what we wanted to be. We knew which area. If you're good in Kiswahili, pick it, go with it, run with it. If you're good in camera work, if you're good in editing, knowing your potential, knowing your strength is very key.
In support of his sentiments, Busara Naman is a presenter at Kwetu Radio and still fresh in the industry.
Watu wengi hawaji kufanya media kwa sababu wanataka kufanya kazi waishi hapo kwa zaidi ya miaka 10-15. Wengi huwa wanataka tu kuja kujipatia jina halafu watoke, ama waje wafanye kazi tu kidogo, wakipata pesa watoke waanze kufanya biashara. So kwa ufupi ni kama kazi tuseme hii ya wanahabari si ati watu wengi wanaidhamini, ni wao wanaichukua kama ngazi ya kuafikisha mahala ambapo wanataka kuafikia.
In keeping his numbers, Vincent Ateya attributes his success to passion and drive to make a difference. For Sparkle, my name is Branis Nafula.
Well, that's it for this edition. You can keep talking to us on our social media platforms, which are on your screen, and you can also use the SMS number 44292 to reach to us, and our call number is 0718 530 545. I've been your host, Lisbeth Kamau.